Good morning everyone, it's Monday. Welcome back to Phonics. I hope you've had a good half term. Hi everyone. Welcome back. Did you have a good break, Rex? Yes. And did you, Kathy? Yes, thank you. It was wonderful. Right, shall we do some Phonics then? Yes. Yes. Okay, let's do some Phonics. Have you read all the tricky words? Go back and watch the video above us if you haven't. Okay, so go back and listen and read all the tricky words with me if you haven't already done that. Okay, let's move on. There were a lot of words there. Here are some new tricky words. Right, we're going to have a look at some new ones this week. Let's have a look. Can you spot the tricky grapheme in this word? Do you know what this one is, everyone? That's it. It's the word break. Now, if you listen very carefully, let's see what the tricky part is. Break. Which bit was tricky? That's right. It's the E and the A. It sounds like A, doesn't it? Right, let's move on to the next one. What's this one? That's right. It's the word steak. Steak. Can you spot the tricky part? That's right, the E and the A sound like A. A steak is a piece of meat that you can eat, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. What's this one? That's right, it's the word pretty. Pretty. Did you spot any tricky parts? That's right, the E sounds like I. The E in the middle here sounds like I. And the Y at the end sounds like E. That's in a lot of words, isn't it? Let's have a look at this last one. What's this one? That's right, it's after. After. Did you spot any tricky parts in that one? That's right, the E and the R sound like but we've learned that one already, haven't we? Okay, let's move on and have a look at what else we're doing. Great thinking. Can you find the tricky words hidden near other words? Let's have a look then, guys. Pause the video and see if you can find them in there. Brilliant, you should have found them. Did you spot break? Did you find steak? Did you find pretty? And did you find after? Well done if you did. Super, can you find one of the tricky words in this sentence? Okay, pause the video, read this sentence and see if you can find all 4 of our words for this week. Pause the video now. Great, you should have paused the video and read it. Let's have a look. I'm going to read it now. I need a break, whispered the chef. After I cook this steak, I'll have a rest and look at the pretty dresses in the book. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in this sentence, or there's 2 sentences, isn't there? So who's talking in these sentences? That's right, it's a chef. And what does the chef want? They need a break from cooking. And what do they say they're going to do after they've cooked their steak? That's right, they're going to have a rest and look at the pretty dresses in the book. Did you spot our words? Well done. There was break, after, steak and pretty. Well done if you spotted all of those. Well done. Do the Kahoot quiz about finding tricky words in sentences. Okay, so you can pause the video and have a go at finding the words in sentences. Right, let's move on. Fabulous. Do you remember our tricky words for this week? Can you remember what's this one, everyone? That's right, it's break. And this one? That's it, steak. And this one? Yeah, it's pretty. And this one? That's right, after. Well done, everyone. Fabulous. Now let's build the words. Okay, the first one we're going to look at is break. What's the first sound you can hear in break? That's right, it's B. What is the next sound you can hear? It's R. And the next sound? Yeah, it's A. And what makes the A sound in this word? That's right, it's the E and the A together, isn't it? And what's the last sound? Yes, it's the K sound, isn't it? Okay, in the next one, we're going to have a look at the word steak. Okay, so let's have a look then. What does steak begin with? What sound? That's it. And the next one? That's right, it's T. And the next one? That's it, it's A. And in this word, it's the E and the A, isn't it? And the last sound? Brilliant, it's K. Okay, the next word we're going to look at is after. What does that one start with? That's right, it's an A. And the next one? Yep, that's F. Well done. And the next one? Yeah, it's T. And then at the end it's yeah. And it's the E and the R that makes the sound in that one. Okay, and last of all, we're going to do the word pretty. What does pretty begin with? That's right, it's the P. And the next sound? Yeah, it's R. And the next sound? Yeah, it's I. But in this word, it's written as an F. And the next sound? That's right, it's T. But we've got two this time, look. And finally, what is our last sound? That's right, it's E, but we write it as a Y in this word. Great, now you are ready to rainbow write the words lots of times. Then write a sentence with the tricky words in. Today, one of your sentences needs to be a taste sentence. Okay. Have a look at how Miss Coleman writes a sentence. Right, guys, I've got to do a taste sentence. Let's see, how can I make it a really good sentence? I'm going to say, something about, I'm going to use the steak, I think, because that's a good one for taste. So, I'm going to start my sentence. How am I going to start my sentence? I know. Slowly, he put a piece of steak into his mouth. Oh, I know. And then I'm going to do a repetition sentence, or a few short sentences after that are, I know what I'm going to say. I'm going to say it was yummy, it was delicious, it was scrumptious. That's what I'm going to do. Right, okay, so first of all, slowly he put the piece of steak into his mouth. Slowly. O is O and a W in slowly. So slowly, comma, because I've used an adverb to start my sentence. He put the tricky word. Slowly he put a piece. Now, piece is tricky. I find this one difficult. A piece of steak. Now the A is the E and an A together, isn't it? Do you remember? It's a tricky part. Steak into his mouth. Ow. And now I'm going to put my full stop in, because now I'm going to have some short repetition sentences to say how much he liked it. So it, and the it is talking about the steak. It was delicious. Tricky one, that one. It was delicious, full stop. It was yummy, full stop. Yummy. It was, oh, should we do delectable? That was a good one, wasn't it? Delectable. Full stop. Brilliant. I'm happy with my sentence. I'll just make that clearer so I can see the full stop. Slowly he put a piece of steak into his mouth. It was delicious. It was yummy. It was delectable. Well done, everyone. Really proud of that sentence. Right. Great. Now you are ready to rainbow write words lots of times, then write a sentence with the words in. Are you ready, everyone? Pause the video now and have a go at doing that. Make sure you can spell the words before you write them in a sentence. Okay, you should have done that. See you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.